Tech Gumbo. Tech Gumbo. Covering the latest headlines and trends in technology. Brought to you by Gulf South Technology Solutions, 225-216-2169 or GulfSouthTech.com. At Gulf South Tech, we'll give you the right solution, right response, right now. Now, here's Haggai Davis and James Moe.
Welcome to Tech Gumbo, everybody. James is off on assignment this week. We have sitting in with us Haggai the Third.
Glad to be here.
And Noah.
Doing fine.
All right, guys. Welcome back to Tech Gumbo again here. I want to remind everybody, if you'd like a free network assessment of your business computer network, give us a call at Gulf South Technology. We'll come out. We'll give you a free 1-year subscription to Microsoft Office 365, the Home Edition. You can also go to our website at gulfsouthtech.com/risk to register, and we'll come out and tell you what's going on with your computer network, the goods, the bads, and the uglies. So in segment 1, we're always doing news and updates, and we're going to start off this week with Microsoft is trying to kill bloatware.
This is actually really exciting for me. I just went back to 10 after my laptop crashed on me, and there's been some stuff in my laptop that I spent a couple hours trying to sit there and root out, and I just could not get to it. So the fact that Microsoft is actually creating tools to remove those things that are just kill space in your drive is pretty useful.
So, Noah, you want to tell everybody what bloatware is?
Bloatware is like any kind of software on your computer or device that whenever you it's like whenever you get the computer, it's any kind of software that you have that comes pre-installed and it's not useful. It's typically made by the people who manufactured the machine, and it just takes up space. You never use it, and it's trash.
We used to call it crapware, actually, but that's politically incorrect to use that term nowadays. But that was the official title. So, like back in the day when you would have America Online or AOL, or different things where you could subscribe to stuff, and they would just put those icons there on your desktop for you. So, hey, click here and subscribe, and it was always annoying.
The cell phones are also really bad about this. The AT&T default stuff takes up probably a third of my space in my phone, and I have looked through the internet in a way to remove it, and again, it's just really difficult to go in and clean that stuff out.
Yes. So it's good on Microsoft to take notice and to put some tools into Windows 10 that'll help get rid of...
Actually useful for once.
Yes, actually useful. How about that?
Paying attention to customer demands.
So the next story we want to talk about is the Google Chrome. And Microsoft did a side-by-side comparison with 4 browsers running on the same Microsoft. It was on a Surface Book Pro that they were running a streaming video using 4 different browsers. Come to find out, Google Chrome uses a little more battery than everybody.
This really doesn't surprise me very much. Chrome has always had problems with memory management, taking up a lot of space, using a lot of resources, and especially if Chrome hasn't been optimized for tablets, I believe this.
So what's the exact number there?
They're claiming 70% more efficient. It's pretty high.
Inefficient. 70% more inefficient.
Internet Explorer and Edge.
Oh, yeah. Well, Edge is
they're more
yeah.
efficient.
So Chrome is eating up 70% more of the battery life than Firefox or Opera when you're using the new Microsoft Edge browser, which is default browser nowadays in Windows 10. If you're going to use Edge, and I use Edge as well as Chrome, I go back and forth. It takes some getting used to go to Edge because everyone has been using Internet Explorer for 20 years. And so it's a little bit different. I like Edge, but I still go back and forth.
That number, the 70%, is not surprising to me also because I'd be willing to bet Microsoft has taken the time to optimize Edge for its tablets. Microsoft knows its own operating system. It knows the best way to get Edge to make use of its own operating system. And so Microsoft has an edge, no pun intended there, with its own browser and its own operating system.
So you're thinking if these side-by-side tests was done on a Dell or an HP laptop instead of a Microsoft, would they still get the same results, or would it be slightly less advantageous?
That would be my immediate intuition. My guess is that if you were to run Safari on an Apple laptop, that would be the most. That would be more efficient there.
I feel like if you were to do these same tests on different machines, you'd also get a different result. Like if you were to put it on a different operating system, and you were to get Edge on there.
But that's science, so that's a different. We're tech here.
That's absolutely. Well, speaking of the Microsoft browsers, and Chrome, apparently even more and more people are still switching to Chrome away from either Internet Explorer or Microsoft Edge.
My laptop crashed on me and I had to format the drive. And it was actually very convenient that Chrome remembered everything. I just re-downloaded Chrome and Chrome was like, oh, here I have all of your favorites saved. I have all your passwords saved. I have all of your entire profile saved. You really didn't lose that much. And I was like, oh, thank you, Chrome.
Well, for what it's worth, Edge will do the same.
Right.
So not to champion the Microsoft browser or anything, but yes, now when you log into your Microsoft Edge through your Microsoft account, doesn't matter which computer you go to, it pulls over all of your favorites. It remembers the sites you went to when you're using either Chrome or Edge, and that's a real nice feature. But you have to be logged in to a common account. If you were logging into your Google account, then it will remember. If you're not logged in your Google account, it wouldn't pull everything over.
Right.
Same thing with the Microsoft.
And that's just one of those things where you kind of have the momentum of I've been using Chrome for a while. If I were to switch to Edge for a while, then Edge would have the same benefit.
So it seems like Edge, this study that Microsoft did, they're trying to save face because they seem to be losing a lot of browser user share.
So you're thinking Microsoft said, "Hey, wait, let's not everybody go running away." Is that what you're saying? Come back and play with us too?
Yeah, we're cool. We're Microsoft.
Okay.
The Chrome just has a large number of features. It's cool. It's hip right now amongst the young community. All of my friends use Chrome. I don't know anybody at my age that uses Edge.
Well, and again, Edge has only been on the market for a year now, so a lot of people are still, learning that it is even there.
Exactly.
A lot of people still think, well, that's just Internet Explorer. That's the bloated old, blue E down on the tool tray I don't want to fool with. And they don't know all of the nice features, because Edge has some really cool features in it. The ability to click on something to take out information. You can get rid of ads when you just want to read an article. There's a lot of really cool stuff inside of Edge, so I like it. One more story I want to get to. The FCC has taken a big step towards 5G networks.
So I'm assuming 5G is the one after 4G?
Which was the one that came after 3G, exactly.
And after 2G?
No, there was no 2G. There was just analog and then 3G.
Oh, okay.
And which all happened before you were born. I'll grant you that one. So you missed out on that one. But we went from 3G to 4G, and now we're talking about 5G.
So 5G is just going to be, that next amazing leap? Is it going to be, crazy faster? Is this what's happening here?
It's up to 14 gigahertz of bandwidth. So that when you're currently in 4G, you're talking in
5 gigahertz right now.
It's on the 2.4 or 5 gigahertz. This is going up to the 14 gigahertz cycle. So you're going to have a whole lot more bandwidth up there. That you're going to have unbelievable speeds.
So I can now watch cat videos on my cell phone 3 times faster?
Probably even more than that. You might get upwards of 10 to 15 gigabits of download speeds, and compared to the 50 to 60 megabits of throughput right now.
So I'll be able to see every single hair on that cat's cute furry face.
Absolutely.
With 300 other people streaming the same video at the same time in the same room?
That's what they're saying. Now, this is still theoretical. I mean, nothing has been released yet. It's the year 2020 before it could even be available, on the market. So it's a long way out. But the IEEE has to, ratify the different technologies and they have to have a whole bunch of these engineers get together and come up with a whole bunch of solutions and ideas. And so that's coming, though. So again, more and more things are getting faster and faster and becoming more and more wireless.
That's exciting.
It absolutely is. One last thing, Walmart has banned Visa in Canada.
How long before Walmart bans Visa in America?
That I don't know, but that's an interesting question. They got into the conversion rate issues, and it's just gotten out of hand up there. So, if you go on to Canada and want to go to Walmart, don't bring your Visa. This is Haggai Davis, along with Haggai Davis III and Noah Davis, here on Talk Gumbo or Tech Gumbo. We're going to be talking about some of Microsoft's acquisitions in the next segment. Here on Talk 107.3 FM, WBRP, Baton Rouge's local talk and information leader.